Guys, welcome to Data Speak. Listen to your data. So today we'll be treating a topic called configuring pivot table layout in Excel. Configuring pivot table layout in Excel. So without wasting much of your time, let's get busy. So this is our data we'll be using for this pivot table series. So we're just going to go ahead and create our pivot table. So we'll go to insert, click on pivot table. It will give us a range. So what we'll simply do is just to scroll down. Just going to check. Okay, everything is good. So we'll just click OK. So let me just create cells. Cells. My segment and country. Then also a product under the rows. Now, so since our topic today is configuring pivot table layout. Now, once I click on the pivot table, you find that we have two tabs at the top. We have the analyze, we have the design. Now, for example, now if I want to work on the design of the table to change, so if I click on the one, you see the color is changing. So let me just go for this light yellow. Now, on the other side, that design, you see at the left-hand side, we have the subtotal, we have the grand total, we have the report layouts and the blank row. So in this video, we are concerned, our topic is on working with the layout. So what I would do, click on the layout, you find that we have 5 types of layout in pivot table, report layout. So let's start with the first one. The first one, this is what we already have. The first one is what is a compact, which is a default option for the pivot table. Okay, so let's check show in outline form. When you click on it, you see. So what it simply did was that it now give a column for product. Before the product and the segment were under the same. They were under the same column. So let's go back. Let's go back. You see what I mean? Now it's now the compact form. You find that the cells, the channel, and the product, they are all under the same column of A. Under the same column of column A. So once we check, when we click on show outline, so it's going to give it on a separate column on its own. Now we see product now have a separate column on its own. So that is one of the layouts. So let's check the other layout. It says show in tabular form. So I'll click on it. You see, it gives us a different way of viewing our data. A different way of viewing our data. Now it's not showing us in the tabular form. So which means now it's giving us, okay, for the channels, it gives us everything about channels. It will give us a total and the subtotal of each of them. So let's check the other layout we have. I'll repeat all items label. You will notice that once you click on this, now you find that under the segment, this channel, under the segment, the name is going to repeat all through. So once I click on it, you see, it repeats everything, the channel patterns. So these are the various layouts we have in pivot table. So let's check the last one, but not the last one. It said do not repeat the items, which is something as opposites based on the first one. So if I click on it, you see it takes away those repeating channel. So These are the various layouts we have in pivot table. So you can locate it once you click on the pivot table. The two tab will apply will appear. So you go on the design. Under the design, you go on the report layout. Then now you can now play with which one you want to use. So we have in total of what, 5 layouts. So guys, thank you very much. So this is all we have for this video. And if you've not watched our previous video, please, I would like you to watch the previous series on pivot table. And as well, if today happens to be your first time in this channel, I would like you to click and subscribe. Thank you.